we gonna do?
Right on, right on, right on.
Did I drop him already? The heck?
Take off, eh?
Hammer time!
it going? Hotel pools. Are you at a hotel? Oh crap, oh I missed. I went too far ahead of the robo. Oh, I didn't. Oh, my double drops almost went away. Oh, the music is called Hotel Pools. No, I have it on like, what is it? It's just like lo-fi synthwave chill channel to try and keep me from wanting to go faster than I should be going. This robo pacer is hard to deal with on the hills. He wants to drop me, but been close a few times. Managed to stay on. That robot, that yellow robot that's riding near me, when you ride with them, the longer you ride with them, the more your drops multiplier goes up, and it's a sort of in-game currency. So right now I'm at 1.8 times multiplier. Yeah. No, it's like an in-game version of what they would consider Tokyo. It's called Neokyo? Something like that, Neon Tokyo. They slowly add sort of new worlds into the game. I like this one because it's more colorful. I mean, all the other ones are sort of foresty. Yeah, the robot's not. The yellow robot is not a real person. Everyone else is a real person. I think there's currently $7,500 or 7,660 people in Zwift, you know, spread out over the various worlds. The numbers have gone, well, It's not quite trainer season yet in the Western Hemisphere. Yeah, that's, you never get rid of bikes. You just buy more bikes. So I got, my wife has a couple bikes, the kids got bikes, I got bikes. We used to host international students, so we have a couple bikes for them to use. Couple bikes for nostalgic purposes that I can't get rid of. What is this saying? N+1? Yeah, I would love to have like a bigger collection of, kind of gotten into with online is like the retro bikes. I guess they're not really retro, but it seems to be popping up more and more often. There's bikes where, you know, from the 90s, like 90s mountain bikes where people left original and they're super awesome. My coworker brought in, yeah, like 3 rock shocks, and just my coworker brought into work, he had a buddy, he was trying to sell, I don't remember the year, but it was like 1994 Kona explosive, and it was original, and it was mint, and the guy wanted like $300 for it, and he brought it into work, and I was like, oh, I don't know, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't buy it. It was so awesome. Like, it needed some work, like the shocks. It had the shocks with, I think, the elastomers in them, and the elastomers from being 30 years old collapsed. But I started getting into that. I need a warehouse to store all these bikes. Yeah, lots of, it was, I should have bought it. Should have bought it. I worked in a bike shop during the 90s from probably 94 till 2001, and I remember selling these bikes. You know, it's kind of funny, bikes have gotten so expensive nowadays. You could buy a full-on hardcore race bike for, you know, back in the day, like $2,500 was like, whoa, $2,500, are you kidding me? And now I think bikes start at $2,500. Oh, 2% drops multiplier. Oh, I remember having that exact bike on the sales floor, which probably makes it mean more to me than most people, unless you owned it. I think this Robo Pacer just does laps around and around and around. Oh, it's still too hot. It was a struggle to get on the bike this morning. Saturday morning, I haven't ridden a Saturday morning in a while. Trying to make a good effort at not being fat. Just slowly over the last, I'd say, year, which is, I slowly just sort of ballooned. You know, I just did this gradual climb of just continually gaining weight week after week after week for a year. And it's funny because 2023, like spring, summer, I rode a crap ton. Did a bunch of races, and I would say 2023, I followed a training program, and I'm probably in the best shape I've ever been in, except I'm just like super fat. So it kind of negates being in awesome shape. Well, it's funny, I usually ride less in the summer because I do a bunch of, like, there's always stuff to do with the kids and I had races this year where I broke personal power all-time records of the 1 minute, 2 minute, 10-minute power records, like all time, except I'm just 50 pounds heavier than I should be. Even putting this shirt on this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, it is like so, it's like a sports t-shirt, and it is like skin tight. No, 100% you cannot. You cannot. I used to be able to. I've always had a problem with eating. I would say I have a food addiction. And my weight's always bounced. But it's always bounced in like the lower ranges, where this last year spiraled to all-time highs. Like beginning of September, I was like 257. I'm 245 now, so I've lost 12 pounds, but this shirt's still tight. My shorts, the lycra in my shorts doesn't have any more stretch to give. It's tough because, like, coffee, I stopped drinking coffee for 3 months and didn't even faze me. Beer, I don't have to drink beer. I drink like 1 beer every 2 months. Friends come over, I might have a beer. But like candy and food, and the problem is you need to eat to live. And so as soon as I put food in my mouth, I just want to eat like a shit ton of food, non-stop. Food is delicious. So it's tough too when you look back at some of these events that I did. I'm going, man, I was putting out ridiculous amount of power, but it was just barely overcoming the extra weight that I was carrying. So I know, actually I think registration is next week. So I'm signing up. Yeah. Well, and exactly that. Like, you know, the whole you can't out-exercise bad diet. Perfect example was this last week. So I've been like keeping track of my weekly weight loss, you know, how it's been progressing. And last weekend, I was a volunteer at a charity cancer fundraiser, and it's at a brewery. And they had food trucks. And so I drank a couple beer, ate some food truck food. Then the same time, it was my daughter's birthday party. So we went and got McDonald's, and we had donuts. And I ate, you know, 3 donuts, had a quarter pounder meal, had a couple beers, and this is like over the course of the weekend. I gained like 4 pounds on the weekend. I spent the entire week riding my bike every time I had a chance to ride my bike. And I ended up on Friday down 0.6 pounds. Or 0.6 kilograms. So like 1 pound. Yeah, and I'm like, how is this? Like, I rode for 6 hours of riding because of 3 donuts and some beer. And I didn't really like get crazy and overeat. I think it was high. I've always been overweight. At the same time, I've always overeaten. I've always been active. I was actually thinking of going and there's a place in town here that does like your resting metabolic rate. And I've had went to the doctor and had blood work done and my thyroid, and you know, some people are like, oh, your thyroid, and mine's fine. But I'm kind of curious to see what my metabolic rate is right now, because that'll give me a better idea, because I track all my food intake with an app, and I feel sometimes it lies, because it says, you know, how much do you want to lose? And I say, well, I want to lose, you know, 1 kilogram a week, which is like 2.2 pounds. And there's week when I'm super strict and I'm under my calorie goal every single day, and I totally don't lose anywhere near 1 kilogram. I'll lose like half. Well, the metabolic testing, you pretty much just lie on the floor with the machine on your mouth and breathe. And they can analyze your breath going in and out, and you just lie on the floor for apparently it's like half an hour. And they come up with this data saying that like, this is how many calories you burn every day doing nothing. And it'd be interesting because, like I say, I think the app is just generic. The big thing is, yeah, if you have a high metabolism, when you're doing nothing, you could burn 2,500 to 3,000 calories. You have a slow metabolism, you could be burning 1,600 calories. So I think I'm off compared to what everyone else is. I mean, this app must use some scientific data to come up with these numbers.
Cycling with Doc rated with 12 viewers.
Doc.
Let's give a big shout out to Cycling with Doc. Make sure to check them out at https://twitch.tv/cyclingwithdoc.
Oh, the shout outs. Everything overloaded. What's going on? Going on, everything's stuck. Ducks. Beer, oh, beer Alp and beer mile? What?
Ride
Double
on.
whammy? Totally broke it. Let's turn this off. Oh, Ram Ranch. Oh, that is a lot of beers. Ram Ranch over. Oh, that's awesome. Oh. Well, I'll definitely be sure to check out. Doing good. Getting this Saturday morning ride in with Miguel. Need to start getting back at it on Saturday mornings. Still a bit warm. Still just a little bit warm to be in the garage. Sweating a bit more than you'd think for doing 150 watts. Hard to breathe too because this shirt is so tight. It's so tight. The black and the dark lights are very slimming. I have to keep pulling this shirt down. Keeps riding up. Come on, Miguel, would you just ride at the pace you're supposed to ride at? Waiting for double XP to start. Is that in 2 days? Need to get to level 60. Have fun at work, and we'll see you later. Looking forward to it. That's my goal for this winter, is to get level 60. Finally finish this off. Been riding in Zwift since 2016. Not max level, like geez. Going RoboPacer? Come on, why? Yeah, well, that's what happened. As soon as they hit 50, I thought, yeah, I'm 50, I'm done. And then I stopped riding in Zwift. But you still get XP even if you're max level. So as soon as they came out with level 60, I only had half a level of bonus XP. Where are all these guys, which is my other gripe with Zwift. Why are you still giving people XP when they're max level? That's baloney. Like level cap is level cap. Where is this XP going if you're capped? What is it, 49 minutes? Go till 1 hour. Probably be on tomorrow again. Tomorrow afternoon. It's a long weekend here in Canada. So I got Monday off. What? Does the XP stop and go back to the start again? Or the drops? I was at 2.5 times drops. Now I'm back at 1. Well, no, I think today is the holiday. Today is Truth and Reconciliation Day, but because it's on a Saturday, my work has given us Monday off. Oh, yeah, you got Friday off. I know at work they kind of sent out an email saying, you know, the job sites take whichever day the general contractor is taking off. Like, so the general contractor is taking Friday off, then the crew take that day off. But office staff, they were taking Monday.
Ride on.
I could throw down a coffee break. I think I've earned enough minutes. The coffee break. Totally did. Oh, I'll do that at the end. I'll get my bonus. Uh-oh, I broke something. I'll use my coffee break at the end of the ride. Give myself bonus kilometers. I've never used the coffee break yet. Oh, Jesus.
3_Toad_Sloth_
Hey,
is
Sloth.
now following.
An alert. I'm like used to on the bike. The alerts on the bike on the phone are not loud. Wearing headphones indoor, those alerts are very loud. Startled me there. think something's broken. Whenever an alert goes off, all that stuff stays on the screen for a really long time. Oh no, it's disappearing. It disappeared. There's Miguel going so fast. All right, we got 2.5 minutes here, and we'll throw out the coffee stop. I think that is an hour is decent for a Saturday morning. Here's Feather. I think I need to think over the course of the last 7 months of not using the indoor stream. My camera has dropped. Mess around with that. It's like eye level. All right. 30 seconds. We'll do, oh yeah, we'll get a coffee stop. Actually, let's just throw it right now. Coffee stop. Start. Bam. Bonus miles. Oh, I keep minimizing that. That's... Well, thanks Doc for the raid. Retoad, thanks for the follow. Nice chatting with everyone on a Saturday morning. I'm gonna coffee shop. Let's coffee stop this. Go say hi to Lumafile, see what he's doing. Everyone enjoy the rest of their weekend. Probably be around tomorrow at some point. Well, that's even worse.